We all want to be respected, seen as wise, and in control of our lives. But sometimes, without even realizing it, we develop habits that make us look foolish, weak, and untrustworthy. The ancient philosophers, Epictetus, Marcus Aurelius, Confucius, and Socrates, taught that wisdom isn't just about knowledge, it's about self-mastery. And if you want to earn true respect, you must eliminate these 5 bad habits. Habit 1, speaking without thinking. Words are powerful, but speaking without thinking can make you seem careless, ignorant, and weak-minded. Too many people talk just to fill the silence, without considering whether what they're saying adds any real value. Socrates warned against this when he said, "The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing." This ancient wisdom reminds us of the importance of humility and reflection. By acknowledging our own limitations, we can approach conversations with a more open and thoughtful mindset. Wise people don't rush to speak. They pause, reflect, and only contribute when they have something meaningful to say. Speaking impulsively often leads to regret, misunderstandings, and embarrassment. How do you break free from this habit? It starts with self-awareness and a commitment to change. Recognize the moments when you're tempted to speak without thinking and make a conscious effort to pause and reflect. Before speaking, ask yourself, is it true, is it necessary, is it kind? These 3 questions can serve as a guide to ensure that your words are both thoughtful and considerate. Practice active listening instead of waiting for your turn to talk. Active listening involves fully engaging with the speaker, understanding their perspective, and responding thoughtfully. Truly listen to what others have to say. This not only shows respect, but also allows you to respond in a way that is both relevant and meaningful. Wise people don't rush to speak. They understand the value of silence and the power of listening. By taking the time to listen and reflect, they can offer insights that are both profound and impactful. This deliberate approach to communication ensures that their words carry weight and significance. The Stoic Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius said, "Never be overheard complaining, not even to yourself." This advice encourages us to maintain a positive and thoughtful approach to our words. Even in moments of frustration, silence is better than foolish words. By embracing silence and thoughtful reflection, we can communicate more effectively and build stronger, more meaningful connections with others. Habit 2, overreacting emotionally. This is a common issue that many of us face in our daily lives. To have emotions is to be human, but letting them control us is a recipe for disaster. Emotions can cloud our judgment and lead us to make decisions we later regret. People who overreact are seen as unstable and easily manipulated. They often find themselves in conflicts and misunderstandings which can strain relationships and create unnecessary stress. The famous Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This ancient wisdom reminds us that our reactions define our experiences more than the events themselves. If you get offended easily, you are giving away your power. By allowing external events to dictate your emotional state, you lose control over your own well-being. The Stoics believed that true strength comes from controlling your emotions. They practiced techniques to remain calm and composed, no matter the circumstances. How do we develop this emotional resilience? It starts with self-awareness and understanding our triggers. When something upsets you, pause, breathe. Take a moment to collect your thoughts before responding. Don't react in the heat of the moment. Respond logically, not emotionally. This can prevent many conflicts and help you maintain your composure. Ask yourself, will this matter in a week, a month, a year, or does this matter in the grand scheme of the universe? I personally visualize the problem as if I were standing observing myself from Jupiter. This alienates you from the problem and allows you to reduce it. This perspective can help you realize that many issues are temporary and not worth the emotional turmoil. Train yourself to stay calm in chaos. Practice mindfulness and meditation to strengthen your ability to remain centered. Ensure you train your body through rigorous exercise or sports to expel energy, and give your mind an outlet to release pent-up emotions. Note down this Latin phrase, mens sana in corpore sano. This translates to a sound mind in a sound body. This idea was originally attributed to Roman poet Juvenal, and it encompasses how the Stoics viewed the mind-body connection. A controlled mind is a powerful mind. When you master your emotions, you can navigate life's challenges with greater ease and confidence. The calmer you are, the stronger you appear. People will respect your ability to stay composed when under pressure, and you'll find that you can handle any situation with grace. Habit 3. Bragging and seeking validation from others. This behavior is more common than you might think, and it can be quite detrimental to personal growth and relationships. It stems from insecurity, a need to prove yourself to others. When you constantly seek validation, you are essentially handing over your self-worth to others. But trying too hard to impress often has the opposite effect. Instead of gaining admiration, you might find people distancing themselves from you. It makes you look insecure and inauthentic. People can sense when someone is not being genuine, and it can create a barrier in forming meaningful connections. Wise people let their actions speak for them. They understand that true respect and admiration come from consistent, genuine actions rather than boastful words. The famous Chinese philosopher Confucius taught, "The superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions." This ancient wisdom still holds true today. Think about the people you respect most. Are they the ones who are always talking about their achievements? Or are they the ones who quietly go about their business, achieving great things without fanfare? Bragging makes you look desperate. Confidence doesn't need validation. True confidence comes from within and is not dependent on external approval. The truly powerful don't need to prove anything to anyone. They are secure in their abilities and achievements, and they let their work speak for itself. So how do you break free from this need for external validation? Stop announcing your achievements. Instead, focus on doing your best work and let others notice naturally. Develop quiet confidence. This means being secure in your abilities and accomplishments without needing to broadcast them. Detach from praise and criticism. Understand that both are fleeting and do not define your worth. The less you seek approval, the more people will respect you. When you are not constantly seeking validation, you come across as more authentic and self-assured, which naturally draws people to you. Engage in activities that you enjoy and that fulfill you, rather than those that you think will impress others. This will help you build a stronger sense of self and reduce the need for external validation. Remember, true confidence and self-worth come from within. By focusing on your own growth and achievements, you will naturally attract the respect and admiration of others without having to seek it out. Habit 4. Mocking others and sarcasm. Many people believe that sarcasm and mocking others make them look witty or intelligent. In reality, these habits often do the opposite. They make you appear insecure, bitter, and emotionally immature. While humor can be a great tool for connection, constant sarcasm and putting others down often mask deeper personal issues, such as insecurity, resentment, or a need to assert dominance. The Stoics and other great philosophers warned against the habit of tearing others down, as it reflects a lack of discipline and wisdom. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself." Wise individuals focus on their own self-improvement rather than belittling others. Instead of wasting energy on criticism and mockery, they channel their efforts into growth, wisdom, and constructive action. Remember, mockery creates enemies, not allies. People might laugh at sarcastic remarks, but deep down they don't trust those who mock others. If you constantly use sarcasm, people will avoid being vulnerable with you, fearing that they'll be your next target. The Stoic philosopher Seneca taught, "Associate with those who will make a better man of you." If you surround yourself with mockers, you will become one too. So how do you break free from this toxic habit? Replace sarcasm with sincerity. Being genuine is far more attractive than being cynical. Lift others up instead of tearing them down. Encouraging others shows confidence. Real strength comes from lifting others, not from making them feel small. Habit 5. Refusing to admit when you're wrong. Nothing makes someone look more foolish than refusing to admit when they're wrong. Stubbornness isn't strength, it's ego. Epictetus warned, "It is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows." The wisest people acknowledge their mistakes and learn from them. They view mistakes as opportunities for growth. Those who refuse to do so look ignorant and arrogant. So how do you develop the humility to admit when you're wrong? If you don't know something, view this as a positive. Tell the person you don't know, but you will find the answer. They will respect you far more this way rather than pretending to know the answer or giving false information. You must view mistakes as opportunities to learn, detach from your ego. The strongest people are those who can admit they don't know everything. Even the famous Socrates said, "All I know is that I know nothing." Be content with being thought foolish and concentrate on your own development and learning in the shadows. In conclusion, if you want to be respected, admired, and seen as wise, eliminate these bad habits. It's no easy task. It requires self-awareness and discipline, but doing so will transform you as a person. Remember, think before you speak. Words have power. Control your emotions. Reacting impulsively makes you look weak. Stop seeking validation. Let your actions speak for you. Avoid sarcasm and mockery. It makes you look insecure. Admit when you're wrong. Only fools refuse to learn. If you found this valuable, subscribe for more wisdom and to support the channel. Please comment below any philosophical quotes, behaviors, or habits that have inspired or helped you. Sharing these helps to build a community where we can all grow and develop together. Thank you.